So now, this example says, suppose theta varies indirectly with n, and theta is equals to 36 degrees when n is equals to 10, then find theta when n is equals to 6 and n when theta is equals to 4. So before you do anything, you have to get the formula. So we have that theta varies indirectly or inversely with 1 over n. So this is the same thing as saying that theta is equals to k times 1 over n. And k times 1 over n is the same thing as k over n. So our formula now is theta is equals to k over n. But before we do anything, we must get the value of k. We must find that constant. So now, to get the constant, we are told that theta is equals to 36 degrees. So here, we replace theta with 36 degrees. Then k, we don't know what k is, over n. And we are told that n is equals to 10. So we use 10 to replace n. So what do we do? Just do a cross multiplication. So here is divided by 1. So if you do that, 36 degrees we multiply 10 and 1 we multiply k. So you have that 36 degrees times 10 is equals to 1 times k. And 36 degrees times 10 gives us 360 degrees. And this is equals to k, which is the same as saying the equivalent to saying that k is equals to 360 degrees. And of course, this makes sense because for that relationship to hold, the total number of angles in that circle must be equals to 360 degrees. So having done that now, we can now go and state our formula. So now, what will be our formula? So from here we get our new formula. And what will be the new formula? That becomes that theta now is equals to, what is k? 260 degrees divided by n. So this becomes the authentic formula. So you must be able to get this formula before you can do anything. So having gotten this formula now, we now go back to the question. So it says we should find theta when n is equals to 6. So there are two things we are going to do. One is to find theta. So theta when n is equals to 6. Then number 2, we're going to find n when theta is equals to 4. So there are two things we'll do. So now, first of all, we want to find theta. So we are finding theta, which is equals to 360 degrees over n. What is our n? And n is given as 6. So here I divide by 6. So we can easily cancel as 6 divided 36 will give you 6 with this 0 here. So actually this is the same as 60 degrees. So when theta is equals to, so theta is equals to 60 degrees when n is equals to 6. So what it means is this: if you have 6 sectors, if the number of sectors is 6, that means that the angle that will correspond to that 6 sectors is equals to 60 degrees. So that's what it means. Next says we should find n, get n when theta is equals to 4. So what it means is this: when the angle is 4 degrees, so this must be 4 degrees. So when the angle is 4 degrees, how many sectors will you have? So proceed. So we always work with our formula. So theta is given as 4. So theta is now 4. So let's say that we have solved problem 1. And here becomes problem 2. So we have theta to be equals to 4. Then have this 360 degrees. Then what is our n? Our n is the unknown. That's what we are looking for. That is the number of sectors. So in this case, always do a cross multiplication. Bear in mind that this is the same thing as 4 over 1. So you do a cross multiplication here. You do a cross multiplication here. So if you do that, you have 4 times n being equals to 1 times 360 degrees. So 4 times n is 4n. 1 times 360 degrees is the same thing as 360 degrees. To find n, divide here by 4. That is the coefficient of n. Divide here by 4. So here, 4 will divide 4 to leave n alone on the left hand side. Then 4 can divide, for instance, 4 will divide itself once. 4 divides 36. What will it going to give us? It gives us 9. And there is 0 behind it. So this is the same thing as 90 degrees. So what it means is that if the number of if the angle is 4 degrees, then we are going to get n is 90, not 90 degrees, please. N is just 90. Am I correct? Okay, now because we are talking about the number of sectors, so what we are going to come out with is not going to be in degrees. So if we talk about theta, we allow it to be in degrees. Then if you are talking about n, it shouldn't come out to be in degrees because we're talking about the number of sectors. So let's do away with those degrees for those calculations now that involves n. So we do away with the degrees so that here we just have that 4 divided 360 will just give us 90. So what it means is that if theta is 4 degrees, then we are going to have 90 sectors. Then if the number of sectors given to you is 6, it means you are going, the angle that will correspond to that 6 sectors is going to be 60 degrees. And that's what we have done.